Guys, last second here, I figured I'd do a cooking video real quick. People are always asking or suggesting that I do videos on cooking some of the stuff that I normally cook, just for, eating healthier. This is a really, really cheap, easy, extremely healthy meal, and it's basically just a cheeseless omelet. And I love omelets and I love cheese, but it's a healthier option not to have the cheese. So I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really, really simple. Actually, it's somewhat of a, I guess, a frittata. Although I'm not mixing milk in or whatever to make it fluffier, but you'll see it'll come out delicious and amazing. So anyway, all I did is I heated up a cast iron skillet on the stove top. I got it piping hot. Threw in a bag of mixed peppers and onions. All right, this is that cheap, like 69-cent bag. It's my local store's, brand. It's a no-name brand, and they sell this pretty much everywhere. And a couple different companies sell it. It's basically for like fajitas or whatever. Super cheap, really, really simple, and this is all that's going into this omelet besides some hot sauce. So basically, just have that on high heat. They're frozen, by the way. You can find them in the frozen section. So I'm just getting all the water out by heating this up, and I want to get a nice color on it by browning it. All I did was I put the tiniest sliver of butter on the bottom of the pan just so that nothing sticks. And that's it for now. I'll get back with you when I'm at the next step. All right, guys, these are cooking up pretty good. Every now and then I'll take the spatula and I'll kind of flatten them out to make sure that I'm getting all the surface area. That's not wasting time or anything. Trying to get color on the bottom of these, and I'll mix them up in a minute. Right now I want to put in a little bit of hot sauce as well as some seasoning. And I'm just using some Italian seasoning here. And not much. You don't want to overwhelm it because the hot sauce is going to bring some flavor too, but a little sprinkle. Now, for heat and flavor, I'm going to use Blair's Afterdeath sauce, which is amazing. I'm actually going to cook these peppers with this. When I'm all done, I'm putting this separate hot sauce on the top as a topping. But anyway, put this in here. Don't be too shy. It'll be nice and hot. But actually, cooking it will take some of that heat away. So basically, I'm just going to mix this up. Got to do this one-handed because I'm using the old cell phone. And don't put your face right over this because that hot sauce, once it starts cooking, if you've ever cooked with it before, it makes you kind of gasp for breath. Takes your breath away. It's adding tons of flavor and certainly some heat. So anyway, just loosely mix this up a little bit. They're cooked about as much as I want them to be. And I got some eggs here. I have to do this all one-handed. And basically, I'm going to do a 3-egg frittata, or omelet, whatever you want to say. There's a lot more pepper to egg ratio, but I don't want to have a bunch of different eggs either. So just crack a couple eggs on the top here. And you know what? I'll make a 4-egg omelet. What the heck? I'll do quite a bit of pepper in here. All right. Now, hold on a second. I'm going to have a spoon. Okay, I'm going to take the egg and just kind of break it up on top and scramble it a little bit. Mix it into the peppers. Man, you get a waft of that. It's crazy. All right, that's pretty much it. I'm putting my oven on high, the broiler. I'm going to put this whole thing in the oven to let this cook evenly on top. So I'll get back with you when that's done. Alright guys, let's see what we got going on here. It's only been like maybe 2 minutes or so, and we're done. It's beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to plate this up. Now the top is slightly wet. This will carry over and continue to cook as I put it on the plate. I'm using the cast iron for 2 reasons. One, because it's well seasoned and it won't stick to the bottom, as well as the fact that I can throw the whole thing in the oven to evenly cook the top here. Now, if you're making like a true frittata or whatever, and you want this really light and fluffy, you would take the eggs and put them in a bowl separate. You'd beat it in with like either heavy cream or milk or something, and just really kind of beat it like you're I don't know, making whipped cream or something, and it makes it really light and frothy and fluffy, and the whole thing is even like a lighter feeling, but I don't mind it a little bit more dense like this. Quick and easy, super cheap. By the way, I gave you advice on not smelling this stuff when you're cooking with super hot sauce. And I made the mistake of breathing in as I was telling you not to, and it's killing me. It feels like I just ran out of a building that was on fire, and I got smoke in my lungs. It's insane, so just be careful. Cleared me out, though. I blew my nose like 5 times now. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to put this on a plate, and we'll taste it. I have, if you notice those little plums on top of in the bowl on the stove, I don't know if you got a shot of that, but they're just from a tree in the neighborhood, and they're perfectly delicious and ripe, and instead of letting the squirrels eat them, I'm going to have some, because they're free and they're yummy. Anyway, I have some of this hot sauce on top. This is basically all flavor. There's really not much heat at all, and trust me, there's plenty of heat coming from that Blair's. If you ever had, Blair's hot sauce, that specific one, you'll know that it's pretty darn hot. And I'm telling you, I got blown out completely from smelling that cooking. Please be careful. If you're cooking with super hot sauce, don't do that. On the flip side, if you have a cold and you're really congested and you need to like buy Mucinex or something, don't. Simply put some hot sauce in some water, well, barely any water, and put it over your stove and cook it and put your face over that. I'm telling you, every liquid in your body is going to just fall out of every hole in your body. So you may want to be standing in a diaper or something. But yeah, it'll blow out your nose and that whole thing, and I'm telling you, it's going to be gross, but it'll definitely help you out if you're sick. So anyway, let me stop talking and try this thing. By the way, as far as portions, I will have probably 2 pieces this big. I mean, it's less than a handful, so it's not that much. Cut aside. And here we go. It's perfect for me. Delicious. And I'm telling you, that Blair's gives it quite a bit of heat. It's definitely really spicy. This ain't your grandmama's omelet. It's got a lot of punch, a lot of flavor, tons of flavor. The peppers and onions are perfect. I'm not really picky with them. They can be like just barely cooked where they're just soft, or they can have a little bite to them. Of course, I prefer them more like kind of pan fried. Lots of color, a lot of burnt ends and stuff like that. But they're absolutely perfect how they are in this one. And it's not as light and fluffy as a regular frittata. Like I said, you'd want to take your egg mixture, get some cream or milk or something, and just beat the heck out of it in a bowl separate before you pour it in, and it'll get this really light, fluffy omelet type thing. This is definitely more dense, like a regular omelet, but I'm telling you, with all these flavors going on and stuff, as much as I love cheese, and as much as I'd want cheese in this, I'm not missing it as much as you would think. So every now and then, it's definitely a better option. Basically, it's just peppers, or it's basically just a couple eggs and some vegetables. And hot sauce doesn't have much in it. At least, a lot of the good ones don't. And a piece of fruit. So it's healthy, it's fantastic, it's delicious, and it's fulfilling. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the crappy quality. Just grabbed the iPhone last second and did this. And that's all. If you have your own omelet recipes or frittatas or whatever, anything to do with eggs, go ahead and post a video response. I'd love to see it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Take care.